Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are looking for how to build sales funnel, but you don't know where to start and how to start, this video is the right video for you. First thing we want to do is that we're going to be doing what? Going straight to the system that we're going to be using, which is system.io. So the moment you do what? You come to the page, this is what you are going to be meeting at first. So if you are coming for the first time, I want you to check the link under this video description, or if you're watching it on Facebook or other platforms, you can go ahead and ask for it on the comment section. But if you're on YouTube, you can check the video description for the video to get here. So all we need to do if you are coming for the first time is to go ahead and do what, and click on and enter your email here and do what, and click get started. And the moment you've done that, it's going to bring you in a page like this. You can go ahead and continue with your Google. So I'm going to log into my own account. Okay, and here it is. We are inside the dashboard of my own account. So all you need to do the moment you come here to create your first funnels is to go ahead and come to this site and come down to sales funnel. That's all you need to do. So you can see the one I have done before now, that I'm not going to bore you with how I did it. So all I need to do is to go ahead and click on create and go ahead. Now, before you start building your sales funnel, I believe you already have a business, or maybe you are trying to sell a product. So what kind of product are we going to be selling? Maybe we want to sell property, want to sell information, or maybe we want to sell a product, or maybe we're a consultant, freelancer, you want to start building it for companies, right? So all I want to do is I might just come here and say best product to sell in Lagos, Nigeria. You could be anywhere. So I just want to get a product I want to sell here. So let me just get a picture. So I'm not actually going to be selling anything either. So this is going to be a high in demand something. So let me say I just want to get an image, something I can just use to design something so we can move. So I'm going to download this. So I'm going to be using this. So I want to say get free invoice for your business. So it could be a real estate or any platform. So I will show you how you can design very high converting sales page right now. Sales funnel. Yeah, so I'm going to close all of these things and come here. Let me say free invoice. Right, so go ahead and select your domain that you want to use. So now you can go ahead and click on it, but I promise that I'm going to be teaching you how to create it from scratch. So if you click on any of these ones, we are going to be using or selecting or choosing a template, but I don't want to bore us with that. So if you want to maybe introduction, you can check the introduction on this channel. So all we need to do is to go ahead and click on custom just for us to build this from scratch. Don't go anywhere. So now you can go ahead and choose your currency. So I can leave it this way, or just choose US dollar. Okay, just choose a US dollar and click on save. So the moment I have done this, is going to be added to my other funnel. So all I need to do is to go ahead and click on that free funnels, and we are here. So another thing I want to do is to just go ahead and add step. Step means the main sales page, the thank you page, and other pages you might want to add to your funnel. So go ahead and click on add step, and right here we're going to say get free invoice. So that is going to be the free invoice. We can just call this is just free invoice, or just say invoice. Just let's give it any name. So right now you can see that it asks me to choose the type of step I want to do. Of course, for sales funnel, I'm going to be using opt-in page. So now if I go ahead and choose this, it's going to still send me to choose a template, but I'm not. All I want to do is to just come here and go ahead and click on save. So the moment you do that, it brings you here and gives you a path. So meaning that we can still say free funnel invoice, free invoice. So now what you need to do is, if you can go ahead and call this invoice, so we can preview it later using the name invoice. So that is also, after that, all you need to do is to go ahead and click on edit, so you can open up an empty interface for us. So the moment we have this, all we need to do is to do what? come up with just two things in our head how we want our sales funnels to look like, because at this point you now know how to do that, right? So without even wasting our time, we're also going to be using a blog so that we can do this less than 2 minutes. So all you need to do is that if you look here, element means you can decide to choose things individually, or you can decide to go with blocks, meaning that the blocks of features of things are already done, right? So I don't want us to waste much time. All we need to do is we can start from welcome, which is the first landing page we want to do. So you can go ahead and do what and preview how things are looking here. So, and I want to choose this simple interface right here so that I can do what? I can represent it the way I want to. Or I might want to look down and choose something else if I want to. Okay, maybe I might want to choose this one with an image, this one. So all I need to do is to remove the one I don't want, like this. So this one stays. So at this point, I don't want this. I want to use image. This. I don't want it. I want image here. Or let me see if I can replace it. I just drag image and do what? And drop. So now I take this one away. So that is it. So you see that I'm now using a simple template, a block. So what I need to do is that I'm going to say, elevate your business. I'll just say, get free invoice. So if you want to do it very fast, you can use ChatGPT to generate your content, right? I can just come to ChatGPT, go to chat.openai.com and just say, I need a very short sales copy for free invoice for small businesses. That's all you need to do. You don't need to stress yourself with too many English. So the moment you have just I need, whether it is correct, you see the information is not actually correct. You understand? It says stop writing invoice manually. Create your this 100% perfect for small businesses. This is perfect for a business. So all I need to do is to just come here and do what? Replace this and go ahead and do what? And replace the rest with this. That is it. So sales page is ready. This will convert than anything. You see, so this is going to be our form. So this is going to be our form. So I'm going to replace this text by just clicking on the form. You see where it says sign up here, and go ahead and put it. So here now I'm going to upload the image that I want to use, which is image that is on the download, this one. So today you can see that building a sales funnel is as easy as AB. So you can see it, how it's looking. So you can see that the form is actually looking, so the interface is looking nice. So we can go ahead and save here and do what, and also preview them. You can see that our funnel is ready, but it's not actually ready like that. So another thing we want to do is that we can decide to make it beautiful a little. So all we need to do is to just come here and make sure you bring your mouse up. If you place it, you're going to be seeing orange color that show that is about the text. This one is about the text. You can see this is text, not even a title. You understand? So we can change it to title anyway if we want to. So this one too, this is there. Then if you want to control the entire thing, maybe you feel like that it is too wide, you want to make them kind of compact a little, all you need to do is to raise your hand and locate this section. Section control the particular block, right? And click on this gear icon. Come down here. Don't do anything because I don't want you to code. Come to content width, the width of the content, and choose maybe small. That is all you need to do. See, no coding, no adjustment, nothing, right? So that is it. So you can go ahead and save and do what, and preview once more, and we can see that it's now looking nice. So we want to do what, change this from just a button to what, we want to make it a kind of a form. Let it be a link that they need to enter their name, their email, and their phone number before they can download it, because we don't just want to send them to the info. Maybe you are an affiliate marketer, or maybe something you want to make money from it, or you want to generate leads, you want to bring information, you want to continue, you want to maybe sell a higher feature of that app. While they download the free version, you keep, or maybe send them more information about the premium pack, right? So now let me go ahead and tell you to talk about our premium pack for the message with your experience. So we don't want to talk any experience as a as an as a paid invoice provider. So we don't want to do anything. ChatGPT will do the entire work. You see it, so you see the way it is. This is it. How to convert people to this. You understand? So create your simple and other upgrade. Now, this information we have here, we want to send it to people via their email and as well their WhatsApp, so they can as well get instant information, so we can convert them easily. Right? Let's go. So we want to convert this button to form. How do we do that? All we need to do is to come down to our elements, not a block right now, to elements. So on the element, we can see form, right? So all we need to do is to go ahead and click on form input. But before then, we need to arrange like 3 to 4, 3 to 4 column or row or section. Let's say 3 to 3 columns where they will put their name, their WhatsApp number, and their email. So that is 3 columns. So all we need to do is to drag it and put it here. So now it is ready. So all we need to do is to also, okay, let's do it. I will do the formatting ourselves together. So now that we have these 3 information here, come down to the form and go ahead and drag the form input. Don't do anything, just drag the form input and drop it inside each of the column. The same form input, don't do anything, just form input. That's it. So click on each of the form input and go ahead and select the type. The first one we want to select their first name. The second one we want to get make sure you click inside. The second one we want to get their email, and the last one we want to get their WhatsApp number, which is phone number. That's all. So the next thing here is to do what? Is to space them, because they are not actually looking nice. So if we go ahead and save now and preview our form, so it's going to give us that form. So it's not looking bad actually. So for the purpose of this video, let's continue. We'll format it at the end. So that is to say, if we go ahead and fill this form right now, it's going to just maybe send it to our maybe opt-in file, or just save it inside our system.io as our lead. So what we do is to maybe log into system.io and start calling them. No, these are old methods. The new method is that instead of waiting, when we know that we'll call, we'll send SMS or we'll send WhatsApp message. So why not get a system that is compatible with system.io that we can use to send them instant information that we want to take the next 1 hour to 2 hours to 48 hours to do. So the system we're going to be using that's compatible with this is TigerDM. So this is a smart inbox sales CRM that is compatible with system.io. So all you need to do is to go ahead and come to tigerdm.com, just as it is here, and do what? Go ahead and click on get started free. It brings you here. So for me, I'm going to continue with my Gmail account, and boom, I'm inside. That's all. So the next thing I want to do is to go ahead and take a plan based on what I can afford, right? So the one I have. So all I need to do is to just come and do what? Pick a plan that I want to, and do what? It takes me to, okay. Now it takes me to seller. So all I need to do is to use this manual payment and do what? And pay via seller. So I think there's a 15% discount. Just go ahead and click on it, or copy this and go ahead and do what? Pay via seller. And the moment you do that, you come here, this is very simple to do. Just go ahead and do what? Select the plan you want. This is monthly. this is yearly. So you can select yearly. Yearly is very much better. So you don't need to be stressing yourself every month trying to renew. So undo this and go ahead and do what? And enter the coupon code, which is pay 15, and apply so that you can get the 15% discount of that, and go ahead and make payment based on your country, based on your country currency. If you want to pay in US dollar, you can do in pounds, in Ghana cedis, Kenya shillings, SOF, any currency of your choice. That is by the way. So I've already taken my own plan. So all I need to do is to go back to my account this way. So for me to connect it with system.io, all I need to do is to do what? Add WhatsApp by QR code. Note that this process is very safe because now WhatsApp allow coexistence, meaning that you can use your WhatsApp business and as well use your WhatsApp Meta API. So in this channel, you can go ahead and check for the video if it's not yet added. If you didn't see, that means you should go ahead and subscribe to this channel because we are packing this channel with some value. So how to connect your Meta API to TigerDM or WhatsApp platform. So let's go ahead. So the next thing we want to do is to go ahead and add our WhatsApp business just by clicking this add device. Now give it a name. Let me go ahead and call it Afric Funnel. Afric Funnels. And now use my second number to do what? Now generate a QR code. Now it has generated it. I'll use my second WhatsApp to do what? To link it. You see. So you can see now that I've just connected that Afric Funnels here. So then we are good to go, right? So the first thing to do here now is to go ahead and come to our editor here and do what? Click on this button that followed our blog. The moment you click on this, and you can see that the button says action when button clicked, or when the button clicked, or all of that. So this says open URL, meaning that it's supposed to send you to the link, but at this point we are going to be changing it to submit form. So right now they have changed to something else, and it can now work with the form fields that we have up here. So meaning that if anybody now try to click the link, it's going to ask them to fill this information, which we can try by saving and as well preview. So the moment you do this and they say, and we click on that button now, it's going to ask us to do what? Now, before you can do that, you need to remove the preview that is attached to it, invoice. And the moment you click on download now, it's going to ask us to fill this information, right? So that is to say we are ready. So what we are going to be automating right now is just the download, the submit button. So we want to add an automation and we want to do something. Now, because we have about 2 actions, one of the action is that we want them to download the, what's it called? The free invoice. And as well, we want to send them the invoice sales copy. Tell them about the, Tell them about the paid version so they can take action on the paid version instead of the free one they are just downloaded. So what do we do? What we need to do is to make sure that we've gotten the link to the free. We've got a link for to the free invoice download, which is, this is the main course here that in case you want the complete guide, everything that has to do about WhatsApp automation and as well structuring your business to ensure that you easily convert it. This is the course. In case it take you here, you can go ahead and get the course, right? So that is to say, this is the link to download the invoice as Zoom. So what we need to do is say, after the link submitted, we want to, instead of taking us to thank you page, so all we need to do, we can say to a custom URL, which is this. So this is what a regular funnels designers will do, so that they can start sending out emails and all of that will later confuse the customer from buying. But this is class. This is the latest update. The update is that we are going to be adding the same automation rule. Instead of sending email, instead of subscribing the person to the campaign, because the person already, you can subscribe them manually, right? Your major thing here is to sell. So all we need to do is to go ahead, instead of enrolling to a course or anything, is to do what? Send webhook. The moment you do that, it's going to ask you to provide the URL. Now let's go ahead and get the URL. Now don't forget that we're already using TigerDM as our WhatsApp API provider, because number one is that it is very affordable, scalable, and perfect for the business. Meaning that if you subscribe to a plan, what happens is that the notification that will come from, if you have a Shopify website, you can connect it. If you have WooCommerce website, or you have a system that can connect Webhook, you can use TigerDM Unlimited for that. And guess what? Those notifications can be connected to your WhatsApp business, meaning you are not paying for the WhatsApp API for that. I will show you the different stages. So it is safe. It is official API kind of practice. Let's go. So all you want to do is to go ahead and scroll down, yes, and you see webhook automation. Clap for yourself, you are here. Now go ahead and do what, and click on manage webhook. So the moment you land here, you can see there's no webhook to manage. So we're going to add one. Go ahead and do what, and say add webhook, and as well give it to the name of what we are building, which is free invoice. So that free invoice, we can go ahead and do what, and you don't need to do anything. Make sure that your HTTP method is post and just save. That's all. We did not code. Now the URL that we are requested here is this. So all you need to do, let me close this. Now is to go ahead and click on this icon, this copy icon. The moment you have copied it, come straight to your editor and paste it on the webhook URL where you are requested, and save the rule. That is all we need to do here, and go ahead and save. So we are ready to go, right? So now let's go. So the moment you have done that, you are good to go. Now all we need to do now is to come back to TigerDM. So on the TigerDM, we are going to be doing what? We are going to be a kind of looking for the webhook log, meaning that we want to check if somebody has filled it and get the information from that information they filled, so that we'll be able to do what, to send that instant message. So that is to say, we are going to be doing what? Previewing this. So now that we previewed it, make sure you remove preview from it, so that you'll be able to actually preview and go ahead and fill the form. That's the second option. After you copy the URL, paste it on your automation in system.io or any platform. Go ahead and fill that form. So that form, I will call myself team. Then I'm going to choose this email because I don't want drama, and I'm going to, since the the WhatsApp is not going to be sending right now, I'll just leave it this way and not say make order. So the moment I say make order, it takes me to the next one, which is supposed to be the free download page or thank you page, right? But that's not where we are going. This is where we are. So now we can come back to TigerDM and do what, and come down to the webhook automation and click on this log. So if what we have filled is correct, or just do reload. If our setup is correct, it's going to say that a kind of a setup has been sent. You understand? Look at the free invoice. It has sent us the information that we need to do what, to connect the both properly. So go ahead and look at the action and click on this small view payload, the way it shows you, and you can see the information we filled is here. So look at that, my name, team. Look at the phone number and the KJ that you saw on the page. So what we need to do here is that we want the first name, we want the phone number, and we want the street name, because we want to mention all of these things. But for now, we just want the name and the phone number. But what we need to do the connection completely with system.io is just this phone number. So go ahead and just click on, not the text here, this one, you see it's highlightable. Go ahead and click on it. Because I need the name, I'll go ahead and click it, because I also have clipboard activated on my laptop, meaning that anything I click on copy stays. So you can look for how to do enable clipboard on your laptop, so that can happen. So that is all we need in this place, and go ahead and close it. And where are we going? We are going to create the message we want to send out, which is this message here. Now I want to send it to adapt it to a water supply lead instance order notification. Now I want to adapt it to water supply. Thank you for choosing this. Now, so don't worry, I have that water supply message that's supposed to go out, because I think an ad is currently running, and this is what I promised them. You say, I want to see if I have that message. Okay, so look at the message that we're supposed to send out here. So what I will do here now is that I'm going to copy this message, open my notepad, and go ahead and paste the message here. So don't worry, I know you'll be asking now, what are we going to do? So I'm going to be replacing that message. I'm going to be replacing this first one with the name of the person by using a Windows button and V. So I can go to my clipboard, the data first name. I want it to call the persons by first name. And as well, I want it to call the person by the delivery location. But I don't want to bore you with that. I want you to understand it first before. So now that I have this information, we are good to go. So come back to TigerDM and look for one thing, not two things. Look for what? Look for automation and bots. Now go ahead and click on it. Look at it. The automation here. The other one is bots. So the moment you open you here, don't panic, don't shake, don't be confused. Just take your hand to the source and do what, and click and choose webhook automation. That's all. And come to this interface where it says webhook.phone number, meaning that phone number part. Now it needs that part, that phone number part, meaning that that phone number will copy it from the log page, so that anytime something like that hit the system, you should send message to that any information that is contained phone number on that information. So don't worry, you will understand it. Go ahead and do what, and copy that phone number part and put here. That's all you need to do here, and you can close this one this way. So what are we doing here is to go ahead and drop text box where we'll put this information. Look at it. Look at this one, the last one, the node menu, the last one, and go ahead and click on send message. So it's going to bring out a message box. So now let's go ahead and copy that information. That message we want them to receive first, and come back and now do what? Now the first thing says the origin. This is where you see that this is perfect for your business. When you click the origin, so meaning that when you want to send a different kinds of broadcast message, it's going to be showing you here. Let me now, if the origin of the message we are sending is meta, that is to say we can now send message with button, messages with button. Say this node works for official meta WhatsApp. So the ones that will put you into trouble, TigerDM will show you. So, but if what we are doing is just normal simple message, it is for, and it is not charged, it is free. Now the one that Meta is charging will show you that Meta charge this particular one. I think some other things that list, like want to list information for people to click button. You see, it's telling you also that what we are doing here is that we just want to send a simple message, and we want it sent through our WhatsApp business. We don't want to be charged for it. Now clap for yourself. You have just discovered a value, right? So no matter how much you pay here, it can't be equal to what you are going to be spending. Let's do small calculation before I leave this place and connect the final connection so we can move. Now let's do a particular this. Let's say you are generating lead, and each of the leads you are generating, you are going to be calling as well. Subsequently send out SMS, like bulk SMS or something. Let's say you are sending a bulk SMS, and your target lead generation is like 50 daily to 100 daily. Let's say you're generating 50 daily for the next 30 days, and you have been sending them messages. Now, sending bulk messages in Nigeria, I don't know about other places, is about 4 naira to 10 naira for DND, do not disturb numbers, right? Now, let's look at it this way. When you do this for almost all the numbers has DND right now, follow come, you send this number 10 naira, and that's going to be for 2 pages, going to be like 20 naira, right? That is to say, each time you send a message to this number, you spend 30,000. If you do this twice a month, right? So you would have spent 60. If you do this in 6 months, say how much you have spent. So meaning that any amount you see for you to connect this that help you send these messages without no additional cost, do it immediately and make sure you do the yearly. Let's go without taking your time. So now that we have done that, make sure you've copied the message you want to send them on WhatsApp instantly here. Boom. And go ahead and do what? And connect this to this. Once you place your mouse or you place your hand, if you're on a mobile, it should give you something like a compact icon or across. Just go ahead and connect it to the smaller piece here. And let's give it a name, call it invoice. I want us to continue with the first name. So that is it. And go ahead and do what? And save flow. Clap for yourself because you have just created something strong. So what are we going to do here now is to connect everything together. How do you connect everything together? Now come to this and make sure you expand it if it's not expanded, and scroll down to the webhook automation. That's the final step, and go ahead and do what I say, webhook automation. Now here now, the first one is manage webhook, which is the one you create to add the URL to your system.io button, submit button. The second one is where you preview what happened and do what from the action, and you just scroll down to the information you filled that will preview here, and just click on the phone book that you put as the phone part inside your message. So you can go ahead and a kind of start again. You can watch it fast. You can make me, if I'm not talking very fast, you can make it faster. If I'm talking too fast, you can make me slower. So you have the opportunity to control me. Make sure you are not giving excuse on something you can control. Watch it as many times until you can do this very well. This can put food in your table. People can pay you to just set up these sales funnels, and you charge them for that, and as well make a commission via seller from TigerDM. So you love it because the system.io is free, so you can make good money from this. So now what we need to do is to connect everything by clicking on this web automation, click on add webhook, and as well we're going to give it invoice, and as well the origin is free invoice, and as well the flow we just created is invoice. That's all, and go ahead and do what I say, save changes. Bravo! So anyone who comes to this page right now, this place to fill the form, get instant message on WhatsApp. I want to close every other thing because we are good to go, right? So all we need to do now is to open this. I've already opened my WhatsApp down. You can see that there's no message showing you here. So let's go ahead and fill the form and see what happened. Look at the form here. Now the first name is, we filled this form before, then nothing happened. I will fill it twice or three times with different number. Now this is it and says this. If I go and I say make order, and let's go and wait for it here. You can see he just sent me the message right here. You can see it says, welcome to, it say hello team, welcome to JK Waters and all of that. Now look at that message here. So that you can get it correctly. So you see, hi. So this is the name. I say welcome to JK Waters and all of that and that. So why it took them to the next page where they can download whatever or anywhere you want them to go to, you can do that. Now let's go ahead and use another person's number. So who should we use right here? Now let's go ahead and use this person here, and go ahead and copy the person's information. Okay, let's go ahead and choose this information and use it as test. I want it to look like this so that the message can drop. You can see the message is dropping. So the name is Tony, and this is 444. This is UK, right? Let's use UK. So let's go ahead and do what? Make sure you remove the preview. Now let's go ahead and call the name Tony, and let's just leave it with this. And as well, go ahead and do what? And change this number to 444 plus 444 44, and paste the remaining phone number. So go ahead and just do this. And okay, should we change this? Let's say UK. I don't know the address, right? So let's go ahead and say make order, and let's see what happens. So you see, it sends anywhere in the world. Say hi Tony, welcome to JK Waters delivery service for Lekki phase 1, and all of that. You see it. So the message drops. So the reason why the message is sending from my end is because I use my WhatsApp number to connect it. So all these messages are safe. You saw it and all of that. So that is how to build your sales funnel that convert very fast. So if you are the owner of this, maybe you supply water and you need water and somebody sent you this information that says, welcome to our water delivery, and mention there, say, we deliver trusted, clean drinking water directly to your doorstep, fast and what? Stress free. Now, home delivery, office supply, bulk orders, and pay on after delivery. And as well, so to place your order, quickly, kindly reply your name, your phone number, and all of that. So where you can also decided to do what? To mention the person's location according to the location the person put there, and as well add the person's preferred delivery location, the address. So how do you do that? So that's what makes it fascinating. People want to say, wow, this is organized business, let's do that. All we need to do is just to go to TigerDM. That's the only place we're going to, and go to our webhook logs. So on the webhook log, what you want to get, go ahead and come to the action and come down. So whatever information you want to confirm from here, like the street address, go ahead and click on the street address. That's the only thing. If you also want to get the other information or even the phone number, this is your phone number. You understand? I don't know if should we call you on this too. Our delivery agent will call you here, right? So you can go ahead and copy the phone number. You just click on it to tap it. That's it. So all we need to do is to come back to our flow and bot. This is it, automation flow and bot, where we created the flow, and click on this middle one, this one at the middle that says flow, and come and see that invoice. Click on these three dots and click on edit. So we can now re-edit the information. So what are we doing here? What we're doing here is that we want to, okay, we can even edit it from here and just paste inside, right? So look at the first name. We want to say home deliver, say to place your order, quickly reply this. Your location here now, we're going to put this and go ahead and paste that code for the street address. So it's going to automatically call the person's phone number, right? Now we want to say, okay, your preferred delivery time, number of pack. We want to do this immediately. Now there is that I want to mention the phone number, right? So how do we do that? It's going to also mention the phone part that I copied. So with this, I will now copy this, go back to this place and do what? And replace whatever that is here. That's how to edit the message, and go ahead and click on save. I've saved the message. So if I come back right now and do what? And re-enter the information, look at the information is still much here. So make sure that they are arranged properly, because if they are not connected, okay, let me leave it. If they are not connected, it's going to be, let's say, UK house address. Or maybe I might want to use, let me use another number. Let's change it to Nigeria number. So let's go ahead and click on make order and wait. Oh, no, it cannot go because it is on preview. So go ahead and do what? And enter the phone number for, and click on make order, and let's rush and see that it has just delivered. That is to say, it's now doing what? Sending us this message, say, hi, Mr. Doyin Haruna Emeka, welcome to our UK water delivery service, Lekki, and we deliver trust clean water and all of that. So your location, 45 this at your park, and as well it mentions the phone number that you are going to be delivering the water to. And of course, if I go ahead and use Tony to do the same thing, it's going to happen. So let's do that. So let's also use Tony in that place, in place of that. So let's go back, make sure we are not on preview, very important, and make sure that we are removing the plus 44 and putting this here, and make sure it's here. And I'm going to change this now to Mr. Tony, so it doesn't Haruna Emeka. So let me see his reaction. Go ahead and do what? And click on this. And let's rush to WhatsApp to see if that is going to drop. Of course, it has dropped. It doesn't take time. So you can see, hi, Mr. Tony Haruna Emeka. Welcome to our UK water delivery service, Lekki Phase 1. And I see your location is this, your delivery, and as well mention the phone number that we are going to be delivering that to. So that is how to build your sales funnels. And I believe you learned something so cool. So imagine sending them to be free. Maybe you have a product you want to promote on Facebook or anywhere. So this is the best way to promote it. So you don't generate a lead and wait for the next 24 hours before your leads can get the information. So it doesn't make sense. It makes sense when the money you will spend, you spend it earlier. Then organize all your messages, organize everything to ensure that everything works smoothly. So anyone who receives messages like the way we just did, if your staffs are calling them, they will know they won't get rejected. So it's going to be hard for them to reject them. In fact, you can even mention the name of the staff that will call. This person will call you tomorrow via this phone number. Simple. So meaning the call will be expected. They will be expecting to hear from you this time. So if you love what you've watched, I want you to go ahead, give this video a thumb up, go ahead and comment to help us understand that we are actually providing value. And if you are not following me yet, I want you to go ahead and follow this page. If you're on YouTube, make sure you do what you hit that subscribe button and make sure you click on that icon so that anytime we post new video, you are going to be one of the first to receive the notification. Don't forget, my name is Sim OJ, African Tech Premier.